guys, for science today we are going to wrap up our discussion about butterflies. This is going to be kind of our last assignment dealing with them. And so today we're going to make what's called a metamorphosis wheel. And so hopefully you guys remember that big word. It's kind of a fancy word. It would have been one of those words that I would have said, go home and tell your parents about this word, right? Because it's a really big fancy word to use. And so metamorphosis is the change that something goes through. So our butterflies went through a very big change. They started out as just a teeny tiny egg, and then they became the caterpillar, and then that caterpillar ate and ate and ate and ate, and then he made his chrysalis, and then he emerged, or she, as a beautiful butterfly, right? So we're gonna show that today by making a metamorphosis wheel. Now, what you're gonna need, I pulled some different things from my cabinets. You may have a different size, it doesn't matter what you have. Something that you can trace that's a circle. So not a teeny tiny circle, like a lid on a bottle wouldn't work, or like a cup top. It needs to be a little bit bigger. So this is a paper plate, or I had a bowl in my cabinet, and either one of those will fit on my paper. Okay, so I've got just a plain piece of paper. If you don't have plain paper, you can use lined paper, it doesn't matter. And we're gonna trace the circle on there. So if you need to go find that tool real quick, you can pause the video, go grab it, and come back and see me. When you find your tool, we're going to trace the circle. So I'm gonna put my bowl on my paper, and I'm gonna trace around my bowl. And so now I've got a nice big circle. Can you guys see that? A nice circle on my plate. Now, this doesn't have to be perfect. We don't stress the small stuff. We're gonna draw a line right through the middle. So we're gonna show half, okay? So we're gonna draw a line right through the middle, and then we're gonna draw another line straight down. So a straight down line, which is going to show symmetry. You guys remember us talking about that? So I have one line of symmetry down the middle and another going across. So, and again, remember, it doesn't matter if the sections aren't exactly perfect. It doesn't matter. So we're going to pull straight down. Mine won't be exactly perfect. And we're going to pull straight across. So now we have like a pizza cut into 4 sections. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, if you need to pause the video to get yours like this, go ahead and do that. Now, we're gonna actually start with the labels instead of the drawings. So we're gonna label all around our metamorphosis wheel the different parts of the butterfly life cycle. So the first thing that the butterfly does is what? That's right, lays an egg. So watch my circle. We're gonna put it in this one, okay? Top left corner. We're gonna write the word egg. Now we're gonna write it where my curve is. So hold on one second. I'm gonna write it on mine, and then I'm gonna hold it up so that you can see where to write egg on yours. So see my egg? E-G-G. So you're gonna add that to that corner. Somewhere on your curve, just that label, because we're gonna draw down here. So we don't wanna make it too big, okay? And then what happens next? From the egg comes the, hopefully you're yelling, caterpillar. No, caterpillar is a really big word. Watch where we're gonna go. We're gonna go egg, and we're gonna jump over, and we're gonna write caterpillar like we're going around the circle. So caterpillar, I'm gonna spell for you. Maybe you can write as I'm spelling. You ready? C-A-T-E-R-P-I-L-L-A-R. And if you need to pause and look at mine so that you can write, you can do that too. So I've got my egg, then I went to the caterpillar, and then what comes next? You're right. Next comes my chrysalis. So I'm actually going to turn my wheel. So I'm going around, and I'm going to come to this side. So I'm gonna write it first and hold it up so you can see it. It's gonna look like it's upside down, but it's really not. C-H-R-Y-S-A-L-I-S. So it looks like, see, kind of looks like he's upside down. But really, if I'm turning my wheel, it looks like this. Chrysalis. Okay, so I'm going all the way around. I've got egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, and then from the chrysalis comes the butterfly. And we're going to spell that word B-U-T-T-E-R-F-L-Y. And so these guys look like this, but they're on the bottom part of your circle. So I've got chrysalis and then butterfly. But if I turn my paper like this, so now you can see kind of what mine looks like. It looks like these are upside down, right, when I'm looking at it like this, but I'm going to draw my picture in there, so it's going to be okay. So we have 4 stages: egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, butterfly. Now, your job, now that we're all labeled up, is going to be to add your pictures. Now, I'm going to kind of do a quick version. You guys can pause this video or listen to me finish, and then you guys can take your time. You can draw the details you want in your pictures and add color to it. So our first one says egg. So I would draw like a leaf, right? Because we learned that they lay them usually on a leaf. And then I'm going to draw my eggs on there. So that's just a fast version. My leaf, got some eggs on there. Then Mr. Caterpillar comes out, right? So I've got some sort of little squiggly caterpillar, and maybe there's still a leaf, because maybe he's like climbing on a tree, or he's like, you know, munching on a leaf. So I added a little, you know, branch for him to be crawling on. So there he is, munching on that leaf. Then comes the chrysalis. So I'm gonna still make like a tree, right? And I'm gonna put him kind of hanging now. So maybe there's just some branches and some leaves on my stem. And then I've got this kind of chrysalis shape hanging down. So here's my chrysalis. And again, you can add color to it. And then my last one is gonna be my butterfly. So I'm gonna draw my butterfly, gonna give him some wings, some antennas. You can add designs on yours. You can color it whatever way you would like it to be. I'm kind of doing a faster pencil version. So now when I pull my wheel out so that you guys can see all of it, I see the 4 stages. I've got my egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, and butterfly. So we're going around kind of like a clock, in a clock motion, so that you can see all 4 stages. So once you guys have all of your things inside your wheel, you can color those, add all the details you need. If you need to look back over the video to hear how to spell something, feel free to do so. I'm also going to attach for you, for those of you who maybe have a printer. I didn't know if everybody would have a printer. So you can use this if you would like to. I would like you to draw it out. But if for some reason, you know, you're having trouble finding something that's a circle that fits on a page, I added that to the assignment. It's a picture of this, so I don't know that it'll cooperate. I'm hoping it will. But I can't wait to see your Metamorphosis Wheel. So when you're all finished, you're going to take a picture of this and upload it for completion. All right, guys, we're finished. We're all finished with butterflies. You guys did great. I loved watching our butterflies grow. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and I will see you next time.